Alright, welcome back to A Horrible Person Plays Pathfinder Kingmaker. Took a little bit of time off last week for the 4th of July because we had to go boom boom Merca. And we come back now to discover that the doctor's ball has dropped, finally. He's not just waving an impotent stick anymore. And yeah, look at that animation. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's like, my balls are always bouncing to the left and to the right. Okay, that's enough enthusiasm for the doctor's ball. Let's see where we are again. Oh yes, we're at the old sycamore, where I feel like I should have triggered something by now. Or triggered someone.
Here.
Someone with blue hair and a liberal arts degree. No. There's thylacines up ahead, and I think there should have been something else up ahead if I had triggered the proper encounters, but I must have missed something at some point. Not surprised. I think I was supposed to talk to Keston and then go someplace else. So I haven't triggered this big encounter that takes place here in the shadow of the old sycamore. But I kind of like that, as I think you get a couple of extra encounters, and they're, shall we say, uncluttered by what happens later. Oh, we got some elk, and as always, the elk are going to be eager to throw down with us, as elk generally are. Yeah, don't you listen to those nature documentaries and whatnot that describe elk and deer as skittish creatures. Elk thrive on combat. Okay. So here's a little something to know if you're planning on playing this game yourself. This is a trap. There's a little bit of loot here, including a dueling sword. I hate the concept of dueling swords. Like a dueling sword? You mean a rapier? Oh, no, it's a dueling sword. It's an exotic weapon. You need to spend a feat on it, because it's not like you're not constantly feat-starved as it is. Alright. Gather all of this incredibly valuable loot. Oh, yes, there's a lore check over here. Let's make that... Lore check is successful. The dead man's face is set in a mask of terror. The body is covered with burns. So he was burned by something that frightened him. And being a D&D enthusiast and someone who has fallen for this trap before, I know it's a will-o-wisp. There are enough supplies to encamp once. Oh, spend the night here? Free camping? What could go wrong? Oh, I could be eaten by will-o-wisps is what could go wrong. Right now, my party is not equipped to handle a will-o-wisp. It's just sort of one of those things where the game just wipes you off the face of the earth, probably. I think that encounter even actually got buffed recently. Like I'd fought it a few times, and yeah, you know, it's this tough encounter that rocks you with elemental damage, but you can prepare for elemental damage. But then they've added like a fear spell to it as well, so it's just a pain in the butt. We're not going to deal with that right now. Let me see. I was going to do something. Ah, yes. Scroll of Delay Poison Communal. We're going to use that. Everybody gets their Delay Poison. Now these giant centipedes up ahead are significantly less relevant. I like how I spotted them the first time. No, I don't see them. Where?
My search was not
Whoop.
in vain.
That almost got messy. Let's do a little quick save in here. Is that another thylacine?
Done and done.
Alright, sorry, marsupial tiger, but you gotta go down. Oh, crap. Fight's all restarted, so charging is now not a good idea. Anna Miri has placed herself in the front. That's a good way for things to go bad. Let me see here. Miri's gonna start by default cleaving, so she can hit 2 of these things at a time. Thylacines are weak as hell, so I don't see things possibly going wrong. Of course, looks like Amiri took some damage in that fight, because Amiri always takes damage. Because way back in the mists of time, Amiri
This
totally
requires
defeated a lion by herself, and the tribal elders didn't believe her. Wand of ear-piercing scream. Where do you have to stick that wand to make an ear-piercing scream? Lord, I apologize. To
Down.
steal
Better
a line
ones.
from Larry the Cable Guy there. Alright. Come on. I am Dr. Jordan Peterson, and I be ballin'. Alright. The centipedes were largely irrelevant, as they should be. Harum, can you think you can do a little bit of healing there? Okay, that wasn't bad. 7 and 8. Quick save time for save scumming goodness. Harum can't pick locks. Yeah, pick the whole party.
I did as you
Send in the orc burner.
Oh, I don't like surprises.
Continue the save scumming. So how many experience points are these traps getting us now?
I've broken a nail.
I've broken a nail.
I did as you asked.
216 experience points. Not terrible. Not terrible. Okay. I feel like we should have seen another trap by now. No, I'm thinking of a different area. Yeah, okay. So this is the entrance to the Mite Caverns. That's mite as in the little blood-sucking insect things like ticks. Not mite as in strong. Strong Russian like Putin. Let's see.
Done and done.
Save in case I have to pick a lock. You've picked a lock, you get a pick. Woo! We're not taking that. Non-magical weapons are never worth the value. Okay. These wolves want to go, but we're apparently very far away from each other. Let's move up. Let's hold position and see if they come all the way over here. Or are they fighting those elk that just appeared? They're apparently not fighting much of anything. Can I catch the wolves on their way back? Is this... Okay. I'm just gonna go find those wolves when I come around the other direction. Every now and then you catch an enemy that's that has to go around a big U-turn to get to you, and they just forget you're there because programming. Alright.
I'm listening.
Can I charge? Yep, we're gonna charge that wolf. Perfectly ordinary wolves. We still cleaving? We're still cleaving. Okay, good. That's what I want to see. Alright. Amiri is doing a better job than I, like her tribal leader, like to give her credit for. Did I switch her off that stupid sword? Yeah, I switched off that stupid sword. She's rocking a spear now in 2 hands. But, you acquired this item while exploring Two Rivers Field. Great! Thanks, game. I wanted a history behind that non-magical spear I found. Alright, so we'll advance a little further here. I saw some elk before. Yeah, so I ran this game in the pen and paper D&D version of it, or the pen and paper Pathfinder version of it, rather. And when you were out in plains areas and whatnot, you'd have random encounter tables, and random encounters were actually pretty few and far between, so it was kind of a big deal when one actually came up. So I'm just, I'm letting the dice fall where they may. I'm rolling up random encounters, and twice I rolled 1d6 elk as an encounter when they're out in plains. And the party's just like, okay, elk? I mean, Can we hunt them? Well, I mean, not really. You're not going to sneak up on a deer across 500 yards of open plains. Get in there.
Victory!
So, like, the whole encounter just ended up being like, yeah, you see a deer off in the distance. Then you go off and do something else. Continue traveling. But Owlcat Games said, no, we're going to have our deer be completely unafraid of humans and totally ready to throw down at a moment's notice.
I am your shield.
Alright, I'm still doing really well against wolves here. So we shall... They keep exploding. They keep exploding in a gooey fashion. Is that another giant bunny? What is that?
I see something.
I have no idea what that is. It's like a lemur and a rabbit combined. Is that a bush baby? Yeah, whatever. More elk. We will give them the honorable death in combat that every elk craves. Oh, they have a super elk with them. I don't think the super elk is going to be a problem, but we shall see. Come on. Let's finish this up. Thank you. Alright. We've sent them off to Elkhala, where they shall be licking the salt sticks of the mead halls of Elkhala. Alright. Salt lick.
Who will prevail?
Alright. I had somebody correcting me on the proper terminology for things that are stick-like and made of salt. That deer will lick. Oh, no, I don't want to leave yet. I'm still in the process of exploring this fascinating location and killing the local wildlife. Oh, that's there's a named warg up there. There's kind of a quest to kill him. I'm not sure if the quest actually gets me more experience points or not.
I am yours to command.
I'm just gonna go ahead and start the fight with him. What's up? The beast before you was unusually large, and its eyes especially angry. Its menacing grin might almost be taken for a smirk.
Greetings, traveler. Before you draw your weapon, I wish to say I see no reason for feuding between us. We might even be of some use to each other. Wait, why is this wolf talking? Is this magical or something? Have I been eating the wrong mushrooms again? Why am I stupid? I am no wolf, female. I am a patriarchal warg. Surprising you could live to your age without learning the difference. Well, it's never too late to teach a lesson to an insolent two-legged morsel.
The beast slowly licks its teeth.
Who are you calling a morsel, you pelt?
Miri glares at the beast, her hand on her sword. I'm just gonna go with the lawful good option of realizing that despite making up only 13% of the wolf population, wargs commit 50% of violent wolf crimes. So we're just gonna go lawful good and attack right away. Your words will not deceive you, monster. We cannot leave such dangerous animals to live in our future lands. Slay the beast.
Good. I love fresh meat.
Alright. Mary's gonna go into a rage, because it's been 25 days since her last one. I'm going to hold off on my Smite Evil till I'm a little bit closer. I'm going to hold off on Grease until I have a better idea of positioning. And if I throw Bless right now, a lot of stuff's going to be out of range. So I guess I'm just kind of rushing in. I might die here. This is a tough fight. And it gets worse because more wolves come spawning in, presumably from hiding. So let's get things a little slippery here. See if we can't get a bit of an advantage. That's right, come on. Spear them.
Can't keep this up much longer.
Spear them. Did anything fall down? I'm not sure. Where's the doctor? The doctor's over on this side of things. Let's smite evil over here and see if we can't. Where's did I not? Did I just smite evil on an ordinary wolf? I thought I pointed this guy. Oh, doctor, get out of the damn grease. Here. Why are you going there? Why are you being real-time with paws, stupid? Hey, you have room now? Okay, good. Good. Alright. I just saw +1 dex. I guess Valerie's poison wore off? Alright. Alright, so we're gonna try to skin everything. We failed on everything? Oh wait, no, we got 2. Alright. Collect all, and we got the Amulet of Mighty Fists, because we need our monk gear. Oh, everybody's falling down the grease, because... Pathfinding. In Pathfinder. You can't just have an option of, hey, don't walk your happy ass into your friendly area spells. Nor can you have an option of make it obvious where I can actually walk. Okay, I think there's a treasure somewhere up there, but I've effectively locked it off with a grease spell, which is going to last for 1 minute per level, so we'll just go do a little bit of exploring. I should possibly fix Valerie up in the midst of all this. Oh, there, I can see it at the edge of the map. So let's get Valerie fixed up. We got one more tough fight in this area. May as well get to it. Drink potions. Drink. Drink like someone with parental abandonment issues. Alright. Let's do another quick save, in case something goes terribly wrong. So, yeah. I enjoyed running this as a D&D campaign. Things kind of fell apart a little bit because the module ramps up in difficulty really heavily, and Pathfinder is a system for people that are good at optimizing characters. Oh, it's a shambling mound that doesn't start fights. We're gonna kill it anyway because we're brave adventurers. Let's see, we got a body here. A body of a woman fouled beyond recognition. Her fingers still clench a torn leather leash. Apparently, somebody thought it'd be a good idea to have a pet shambling mound. And we can see how that worked out for them. I think I got some armor that I'm basically not going to use, yeah. Light armor. Kind of lame in this game, honestly. Where did I get... Well, this one tells me where I got it. You acquired this item while exploring Jamandi Alderai's mansion. Ooh, it's a souvenir, practically. Alright, let's drop that. Alright, so the Lonely Shambling Mound here is a pretty tough fight. So we're going to do some actual pre-fight buffing.
See.
We're not going to go into a rage. We're not going to use cleave because there's only a single target. I don't want to touch myself.
Give the order.
Yes.
Unlike normal life. So let's get some bull strength out here.
Ready and willing.
And we'll get an enlarge out here. Let's get another bull strength over here onto our favorite haggard barbarian woman.
What's the holdup?
We'll get another enlarge on our favorite haggard barbarian woman.
Patience.
And we'll get a bless going. And we'll get a divine favor going, and that'll be our last buff spell. Okay, now that that's done, Valerie gets on out in front of things, and she's gonna do a charge. Let's get started. Let's get it started in here. Alright, use your reach. Use your reach. Okay, it's susceptible to acid and sneak attack. Wow. What happened? Amiri deals 59 damage. Okay. 2d6 plus 12 times 3 is pretty serious. Ah, well. I gotta say, that's one of the more kind of amusing things that can happen in Pathfinder that can't happen in D&D, because in D&D, plants are immune to critical hits. Whereas Pathfinder decided, let's make almost everything susceptible to critical hits. Voice is getting a little rough on me today. You know what's good for a rough voice? A little bit of whiskey. Good old Irish whiskey. Aged in stout barrels. Oh, more thylacines, because why not have
Consider me.
more pointless engagements? Oh. Speaking of pointless, let's get Mary's cleave on. That's right, just kill them 2 at a time there, Mary. Hot damn. You know, with Amiri having been arguably the most disappointing character in a number of situations in other playthroughs, she is making me like her right now more than I want to. Hey, what do we got here? We've got moon radishes, one of the things that Boken is looking for. Alright, we got Kobold Flame Shaman talking to us. A kobold lying in the middle of the patch calls out to you. Judging by the sorry state of his scales, he is the eldest of the group. His red eyes squint from the light, and his throat struggles to form words.
Our patch. Our celestial radish.
Alright, we've found the audience of the Joe Rogan Experience. About that radish. The oldest kobold lifts his head from the ground and tries to focus his eyes on you. Definitely the Joe Rogan Experience. I don't need all of it. I will leave half of what I dig out for you. The kobolds stop talking, surprised. Their leader's eyes light up with curiosity.
Good deal.
Ah, yes. I must go. I have no desire to continue speaking with your cognitively impaired selves. So, in the pen and paper adventure, the moon radishes were... It was suggested that they had some medicinal property, and kobolds liked them, but the implication was that kobolds just really liked eating them. So you find this group of kobolds, they're all sprawled out and just laying on the ground, And it talks about their bellies being distended, whereas they've basically eaten themselves sick. Whereas the computer game has decided, nah, let's instead have them be high as kites off of stoner radish. Well, it works for me, I guess, although it makes Boken's interest in the plant a little bit more interesting. I think I was listening to
I am your shield.
an actual play of Pathfinder Kingmaker where the DM decided to imply that Boken was making a cure for Oleg's inferior bedroom performance with the moon radishes. Alright, now the doctor is making animals explode as well.
Done with waiting.
Alright. Turn off cleave. Might end up having to turn that back on. We shall see. I can make a mobility check to climb the hill, but I don't want to because I've already climbed the hill. Hey. Tatzelworms. And why is my delay poison communal already worn off? It lasts an hour. I have not been playing for an hour. I guess we use another one? Did the ward cast dispel magic on us or something? Where did it go?
Don't hesitate.
I mean, I suppose I could dig through the logs if I really wanted to, but that doesn't sound like a good time, so do a little quick save here in the interests of potential saves coming. And charge!
To the dust, you
Alright, get out in front there. Get out in front. Alright. The cat is cheering on our victory. Cat's very enthusiastic about battle. He was an elk in a past life.
I am yours to command.
Alright, more elk need to be sent off to Elkala. Attack him up. Why in close quarters combat like that would one of my characters just feel compelled to move just enough to provoke an attack of opportunity?
Oh, look!
I hate real time with pause. It's a stupid way to do a squad-based
I see
tactical
something.
combat game.
I did as you asked. I did as you asked.
Alright, so we're coming up on a camp here where there's actually some pretty beefy opponents in this camp, but they are asleep.
Done and done.
So if we move quickly, we can get in there and start a ruckus. That's a good, any other good buffs here? Let's get Amiri healed up a little bit with some scrolls. Okay, she's fully healed. And I feel like there should be at least one other thing. I don't have any potions of enlarge. I usually have a bunch of potions of enlarge. Well, I guess I just haven't picked those up this time. Pre-fight buffs. Looks like Harem's pretty
You
tapped.
can count on me.
I can recall a spell with Octavia. Do I want to recall? Let's recall an enlarged person. And we'll throw that on Amiri. Do I have a Wand of Expeditious Retreat? Yes, I do. So let's Is it on self? It's personal. Yeah, okay. So I'm not going to be able to use that. Unless I tried to do it with use magic device, but I don't think so. So we're just gonna move things up here. And I'm gonna have a Miri charge the enemy mage. Because once the mage goes down, the rest goes down pretty quickly. So charge your giant ass in there. And what the hell, let's use cleave as well. We might be able to get some early casualties before these bandits rock her world. Do it.
Victory!
That was pretty nice. Start things off with 14 damage to the Necromancer. And can we maybe incapacitate the Necromancer with a Fortitude save? We shall find out. And the Doctor still basically just hits things. So yeah, we'll have him and him and Valerie and everybody else go in there. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Okay, we're off to a very good start. The first time I tried this fight, I died a lot. Composite longbow, those are nice. Magic scrolls I usually take as just a matter of course. Any masterworks, cure light wounds. Get some bracers of armor +1, which I'm probably just gonna sell. Masterwork, anything masterwork. We got chocolate. These guys had a lot of booze on them. Alright. And studded leather. Which is not masterwork, because masterwork armor didn't find its way into this game for whatever reason. Alright. A lot of food. A lot of booze. This was the party camp. Got some +1 leather armor, which we're probably gonna sell. I mean, I suppose I could theoretically give it to Lindsay, but I'm not even bringing Lindsay with me for a while. How much more is there? Alright, this is the entrance to the Kobold Mines. At least it will be after I activate that encounter. No, I can't go in there. Entrance to the old mines seems to have been blocked for a long time. It's going to be a completely active entrance next time I come here. Okay, so we've got some artifacts. We got a note about collecting artifacts. Not terribly interesting, but we'll take it. Yep. Gotta hit tab a lot to catch these little treasures that they just scatter about places. Tab. I'm gonna do a quick save. That fight with the bandits went very well. I don't want to accidentally lose my progress there. Uh-oh, Pepe wants round 2.
Give the order.
I'm not afraid.
Yeah, Pepe didn't do too well. Dead kobold. Some random treasure. And mobility to climb up the trunk. I believe this one actually gets me to an area that we can't otherwise access. Look at all that. Masterwork? No. Screw you. Why would we have masterwork items in the secret area with a hard check to get up to?
I did as you asked.
That's right. Pick them locks.
Done and done.
Oh, here's a magic weapon and a wand.
I did as you asked.
The Wand of Lead Blades. That's a It's one of those personal spells, so it's hard to pull off. Because you need somebody who's fighting in combat with a weapon, preferably a big weapon, and somebody who can use a wand. Which will be more reliable later on when we've got some use magic device shenanigans going on. But right now, it's not too terribly useful.
My search was not in vain.
We found a thing.
I did as you asked.
Yep, you did do as I asked. You do that a lot. I know, Pepe's come back to life. He's dancing around and singing, "Hello, my baby, hello, my honey, hello, my ragtime gal."
Could be worse. And will be definitely more.
Alright, come on, Harem. You're not going down to frogs. Frogs are the weakest things next to those thylacines in this game. Found an agate earring. D&D has this obsession with semi-precious stones. You're going over party loot at the end of an adventure. It's like, well, let's see. We've got a tourmaline, we've got an agate, we've got a citrine. We've got polished hematite. At least in Diablo, you could socket that stuff into magical items. Get some sort of effect. I think citrines gave you electrical damage. Ah, yes, this is the event that I needed to trigger to get all the fun stuff happening at the old Sycamore. But Alan, I'm happy I explored the area first. It gets a bunch of stuff out of the way. I think it's technically extra encounters. Alright, let's do another quick save here. Enter the Pine Patch.
Listen to me. A dragon, huge, sparkling, flew down to me from the sky and told me a secret. A great relic that will win the kobold's glory is hidden somewhere nearby. Enough of this pitiful existence. Search for it. Search and bring it to me.
Their leader speaks in the suspiciously familiar voice of the gnome Tartuccio. Dragon! Glory! Dragon! The voices of the kobolds rise in excitement. We know! The mites under old Sycamore! They possess the magic treasure! Very ancient! Well, for good. Stop deceiving these poor reptiles, Tartuccio.
You silly jester! I knew you would come, and I've prepared an ambush for you!
Okay, let's see what you got there.
Blood for Gollum!
Looks like kobolds. Set phasers to cleave. Alright, alright. Oh, hey. They sort of actually had a ambush going. They got people behind us. People behind us who are not going to press their advantage.
Ow.
Ow! I like how he says that. Okay, who's shooting Octavia now? Was it... Okay, we've got another kobold archer over here. Come on, Octavia, get your very useful but very fragile butt out of danger.
Look at me, Gollum!
Alright, I think that's everything. I got a spoon. Spoon! What else we got over here? Look, Pippin, mushrooms. Let's pick some mushrooms. It's like being an alchemist in Skyrim. No matter what else is going on, you're just like, oh hey, plants. Can't let those go. Oh, we got a recipe. We got a recipe for haggis. Where is it? Where is it? Alright. Comprehensive guide to cooking a delicious dish. Haggis. Copy the recipe into our personal cookbook. Haggis is on my list of things to try. I haven't had a chance yet. It's like meat and oats cooked inside of a stomach with gravy.
I see something.
Some people get exceedingly turned off by the stomach bit, but I'm just like, whatever. Lots of people eat tripe.
I don't
Stop
like surprises.
being a boring Caucasian. What just happened? What? Okay, so I guess I dug up the chest. What's in there? Lots of port.
I need to catch my breath.
How long did it... Everyone's exhausted now. I'm not sure why it took that long to clear some sticks away from a treasure chest. I mean, I suppose properly disposing of a bundle of sticks can be time-consuming, but throwing it off the roof gets it done just fine. Alright, we'll leave this area. I think we've thoroughly explored it. And since everybody is tired,
When we stop.
and Amiri wants to complain she's hungry, we'll go ahead and start camping. Everybody's assigned to a role. Nobody's cooking. We're just eating trail rations. Whatever the Galarian equivalent of M&M's is. Alright. So, I want to go now to the Fangberry Cave. Because it's time. It is time to deal with the spider swarms.
I need to catch my breath.
Are you serious? Okay, I'm going to camp again, but I'm going to speed up the camping process by using rations, because we're just taking too long at this point.
What
Come on.
god do the 6 bears venerate?
The men? Gorham, of course. Because they're all such great warriors, you know. As for the women, they worship either their ancestors or Erastil. They tried to stop me from praying to Gorham, but I smashed a couple of monks, and they left me be.
What? Smashed a couple of mugs. Oh, I'm assuming mugs as in, like, the slang term for faces, as opposed to, like, you want to see what a great warrior I am? I'm gonna smash some dishware. Maybe she did smash dishware. Maybe they assigned her to do the dishes, and she just did such a horrible job at it. They're like, you know what? Go ahead, act like a man. You're not pulling off this woman thing very well. All right, into the spider hole. Find Saddam Hussein. This is not the angle
I'm
that
listening.
we used to enter the spider hole at.
We
They've
will prevail.
changed things again, and I don't like that. I fear change. Okay. Yeah, no, there definitely wasn't this much dungeon before. Why? Why are you changing things up on me? Don't you know I'm a white male? I need everything to remain static and traditional. Everything else frightens me. Because of my male fragility. We should also be neck deep in spider swarms by now.
Rogus awaits us.
Do I bother with a bless? Let's throw out a bull strength. Let's get some Tard Rage going on you there. Tard Strength.
I am your shield.
Valerie, get the party started. Okay, okay. Things are still under control. Things are under control. We got a good cleave position going there. Alright. There were decidedly not this many of the big spiders before. And there were these just like legendarily difficult swarms of spiders. But Owlcat has decided to change things. I mean, there's my quest objective. Are they gonna put the spider swarms back in like an optional area of the dungeon? Yep, here we go.
Yes, I'm still here.
Alright, cast Fire Belly. And let's distribute some Alchemist Fire. We'll see about kicking the party off properly.
Don't
Alright.
hesitate.
Go to our bag tab. Alchemist Fire, Spider Swarm. Alchemist Fire, Spider Swarm.
What you want?
Alchemist Fire, Spider Swarm. I will hold 2 in reserve. See what happens.
If you dare.
See what happens with those. Alright, that exploded. Alright, that was one swarm. Are there going to be more swarms? Alright, so this dungeon's easily 3 times the size it was before. Which, I mean, I suppose keeps things a little fresh.
I am yours to command. This didn't work. I must be doing
Valerie, come on.
Running won't help you!
Alright, get in there, Valerie. Oh, Spider Swarm. Let's throw fiery goodness at it. Oh, it's in me. Where's my fire belly thing? Okay. Breathe fire on it, Harem. Oh, or don't. It's dead now. Don't breathe fire on anything, Harem. Oop. Harem can breathe fire on that thing over there. Breathe fire. Okay. Alright, so we've got multiple spider swarms on us now. So
Tear them apart!
let's take care of the big spiders. 'Cause those are easy. And this is the playthrough where I accidentally sold those torches, isn't it? Yep it is. So, okay, let's see what we got here. Could have sworn I'd kept a Burning Hands available, but I guess I didn't. Okay, everybody start throwing fire bombs at your own feet. We're gonna go jihadi. Yep, come on. Yeah. A little hit detection on those inventory slots would be nice. Where's the other one? Did I already? Alright, come on. Bomb them. How do you keep missing, Octavia? You're shooting at a literal swarm of spiders with a splash of acid. You should be able to do this pretty easily. Come on. Octavia, you're really disappointing me. Okay, I don't have selective channels. I don't want to accidentally heal these spider swarms. Do I have another fire ability spell? What? Oh, I have another breath. Okay. I thought I only had one breath.
This won't kill me.
Oh god, shut up. Alright, we're gonna throw some healing on her. If you could get some work done here, that would be great. Here, turn off cleave. I mean, I guess if I had... Oh, no. Here, Doctor, stay where you are. Amiri, come over here. Alright. Amiri, I'm going to have you set your compatriots on fire. Okay? I think that is the only sensible approach to what is happening right here. No, stay back there. You're going to throw more fire bombs. Oh, no, you're not. Alright, last swarm is taken care of. That swarm would have been damn near impossible without delay poison. My guys would be screwed up right now. Orc double axe, because, yeah, that's something everybody uses. Orc double axe +1. That's something that's going to get sold. So, interesting thing about double weapons in this game is that there's weapons where you can basically attack with both heads of something. Like, you've got this double axe. You can treat it as if you were wielding two separate weapons. So when it's magical, you're supposed to have each head enchanted separately. And so the Orc double axe should be worth double what a normal magical item is, but they apparently decided against that in this game. And it just is going to get me what a normal magic item would. Rare roots that are worth 1 gold each. How rare are they if they're worth 1 gold each? How would I know they're rare? They're the only roots I've found. Alright, so they've definitely changed this place up. It's like 3 times the size. They stuck the spider swarms in their own little room. And you can get the fangberries here. The fangberries used to be a pain in the butt. You'd fail your lore nature checks over and over again, and they would do damage to you. But no, not this time. Straight out the gate. Boom, fangberries. So, seems almost kind of like this dungeon was made larger and easier. Like, women who are still in a bar at 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's get out of here. Let's turn in quests to Boken and see if maybe, just maybe, we can get a level out of this. Let's see what time it is here. Alright. 2 Olegs. Move, 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 move. Get your ass in the post. Loading, loading, loading. Where's Boken? Boken, what's up? All those tasks are yours. Got your radishes. Got your fangberries. Let's talk about something else. Specifically nothing. That didn't get me any level ups. Oh, got me a level up on a guy that I'm not using. Oh, that's awesome. Crap. Possibly. I'm losing my ability to talk. I'm turning into Sean Connery. Let's get some more whiskey. Okay. This seems like a good enough place to stop. I figure next time I'll do a little detour to get Tusk Gutter, maybe. Then I'll go to the old Sycamore. That's a nice big dungeon. See if they've made any changes there. And I will catch y'all next week, if not sooner. Alright, have a good one, folks.